Hi, Taurus. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my singles. Today, we're going to ask Spirit for who's next in love. So we've got some clues for you today. We're going to do some letters and numbers. I also have some clarifying charms that we're going to be using. I have some evidence, any messages Spirit wants. Next boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, future spouse. It could be a confirmation on a connection that you're in, but it is singles, and I am looking for new love. So let's see what Spirit has for us right now for my Taurus. Let's get some a handful of letters and numbers. We're going to just get some of these on the table. Let me just grab a nice handful. So these could be initials, first initial, last initials, numbers, dates, anything like that that have meaning to you or something that's coming into your life. So I have the letter M. I have the number 7. Could be July. I have a J. I have an R. The letter E. I have a Q. I have a second letter R. A third letter R. I'll take it. Okay, that's important. I have a letter I. I have an S. If you're not seeing your person's initials, that's okay. There's lots of other clues throughout the reading that, if you're looking for confirmation. I have the number 3. Could be March. I have a second Q. I have a second M. I have the letter V. I have the letter L, and I have a letter U. Okay, so we'll just keep those on the table just as we're getting some other clues, just in case they make sense to you. Some of you, they have meaning, and others of you were just waiting for somebody new to come into our life, so they could just be connected that way. Let's see what we have. Spirit, what do you have for my Taurus this evening? What do you want them to know? I have maturity. I want a mature person. I don't want an old person, but I want an emotionally mature person. I say that all the time when we pull this card. I want an emotionally mature person. I want somebody to be available to be in a relationship, show up and be, ready for a real relationship. I have the Rainbow Reverer. Okay, so this beautiful rainbow, happiness, that's came into me. And emotional freedom. Okay, somebody who's available, right? Available to start a life with me that I can be happy with. Nobody that's attached to anybody else, nobody that has baggage, nobody that has, all kinds of, old traumas or wounds. I want somebody to be emotionally available. I mean, that is a good place to start. I don't know about you guys, but if that's all I got out of a person, I'd be thrilled. Like, as long as they're emotionally available. The rest is a bonus, right? Let's see what the cards say. Spirit, please share with me. What do you got? I got a Knight of Cups. That's nice. There's my emotion. I have a nine of Swords. I have a 7 of Pentacles. And I have an 8 of Swords. Yeah, almost the sense of like I'm tired of, my Taurus. You may be just tired of worrying about, I don't know, meeting the wrong people, something holding you back from what you really are worthy of or deserving of. And, some people refer to it as I feel stuck or I feel blocked. I'm not really a big advocate for those kinds of words because I believe energy is always fluid, and I don't think Spirit wants anybody to be stuck or blocked. I think Spirit wants everybody to be happy, and it's just a matter of time when that happiness arrives. But, you become happy with yourself while you're waiting, right? Whatever you're doing now, okay, you're manifesting, you're working on yourself, you're healing, you're growing. You've been working really hard, and even this little keyword down here, disciplined, is jumping out at me because maybe you are doing all the right things. And then lo and behold, this Knight of Cups literally comes into your life. This, the knight, that's my Prince Charming. That is my charms. That's somebody who's going to charm me, somebody who sweeps me off my feet, somebody who makes me feel something, and somebody who feels something for me because they're coming towards me. They're coming towards me with an open heart. They're coming towards me that they are, Spirit just said, emotionally available. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, that's going to be the theme tonight. It's so important. Maybe you struggled with that. Maybe the last relationship you were in, you were like pulling teeth with somebody to see what they were thinking or feeling. But I don't think you're going to have a problem this time. Okay. I have a moon. Let go of the fears, let go of the worries. Trust that Spirit has this love walking into your life. If you feel like you've just been waiting, it's okay. I mean, Four of Swords is a time of coming out of something. It's a time that you came out of battle and you put your swords down, or you're coming out of a heartache. You're coming out of the Three of Swords, right? Which is the painfulness. And we're moving to the Four of Swords, which is I'm healing, I've repaired, I'm I'm trying again. And now I'm opening myself up to this new love. So Spirit is saying you're okay and you're right where you are supposed to be. And I have a Lover's card. You need to do the healing in order to open yourself up to exactly or whomever Spirit has for you. Whoever this is, I can tell you, you're going to be deeply in love with them. This is a soul connection. They're going to be deeply in love with you. It's divinely sent. The Lover's card, of course, has this big, gorgeous angel hovering over them. And tonight it feels a little bit even more prevalent to me. Like it's being sent by, it's always divinely sent, but maybe there's somebody in the spirit world watching over you that you pray to and you say, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, send me the love of my life, help me find my person, so part of me feels like the spirit world is answering your prayers, like there's somebody in the spirit world that is ready to answer your prayers. So that is gorgeous. Spirit, what do you want me to know about this person who is literally being divinely sent to me? I want to know. They could be a Virgo. Okay. Maybe in the winter time, I'm going to meet this person. Month of March. Month of March is a winter month still, right? A traveler. You could plan a trip together. You could, travel together for sure as a couple. But it came into me as they're willing to travel metamorphically, that you will travel great distances together, like a great journey together. Okay, that's how it came into me. Not so much like we're getting in an airplane, but this incredible journey that we are going to travel together. I guess that's how I want to say it. And I have a Libra, and the scale of justice is jumping out. So it could be a long-term relationship, could even be a marriage. I have a Leo. I have a Sagittarius. Lots of signs tonight. Beautiful. I have an ice cream. Okay, maybe they're an ice cream buff. Maybe they are, that's their downfall. Maybe that's their favorite. If you said, what's your favorite snack? What's your favorite thing? Maybe I'm going to meet through a friend. Maybe somebody has introduced us. Meeting through a friend. I have summertime being very important. Could be hot and heavy in the summertime. Could be we met in the summertime. We're going to meet in the summertime. I have very spiritual, divinely sent. You probably say to each other, like, this is bigger than us. God must have sent you. Angels must have sent you. This is just too good to be true. So you start to just think that it's been sent. Summertime cruise. I don't know. Part of me feels like I'm going away in the summertime. I don't know. Or we're arriving at a location that it always feels like summertime, like some beautiful, islands. Let's see what the cards are saying to me. These are little gem cards. These are really sweet little cards. I kind of forgot that I had them, to tell you the truth. I have Unikite, answered prayers. Yeah, you must be praying. I mean, you're praying to somebody. I know that. But there must be somebody in the spirit world that you're praying to. All your great work has opened the doors for divine solutions and support. So, for those of you that have lost loved ones, I am a medium, you know that. But for those of you that have lost loved ones, and you literally talk to them, you ask them for guidance, you say, "Please help me." Okay, they're putting this person in front of you. They're helping you find this person. And so keep asking for their help, and they're working with your angels and your own spirit guides and, God. And they're trying to bring this person into your life. Larimar. Okay, these are gems. Sensitive emotions, times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self care and gentleness. Be gentle to yourself, extra self care. Take care of yourself while you're waiting. And then I have an amber. That's pretty. Give it to God. Let go and let God, right? Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release the situation to God for healing and answers. The waiting is the hardest part, especially in the singles readings. We're so hopeful for this new love. We're so excited about this new love. And it's the waiting. And I don't know, sometimes the magic happens in between. If you're coming out of relationships, you're ending one relationship and you just haven't entered another, something like that. The magic happens in between because it is a time of self discovery. It is a time of taking care of yourself. It is a time that you literally say to yourself, I've got to be kinder to myself because I have to heal and I am worthy and deserving of loving somebody. And whoever was my past didn't give me that. So it is a sense of self discovery, and it allows you a chance to, I don't know, really ask spirit for what is it that you need in your life, because maybe the person that you met 10 years ago or even 5 years ago, um, you're a different person today. You've grown, you've changed, you want something different in the next relationship. So that is between you and spirit will deliver to you exactly what you need at this point in your life, not what you needed 20 years ago or 10 years ago. So you're a different person. So keep that in mind. They're going to bring you somebody that is perfect for you today and who you are and who you have become. And that's really important to know. I've got the Emperor, somebody very, very strong. That's good. I've got Strength, could be a Leo. I've got Seven of Cups. You're going to have lots of choices. And I've got a Three of Wands. Whoever this is, they see the big picture. They see a future. They see that we're going to, travel on the same path together. I also like the sunflowers in this particular card, because we had that summer card a minute ago, and at the end of the summer is usually when the sunflowers are like fully in bloom. So keep your eyes open for sunflowers. I like the Emperor energy. I think that this person knows what they want. They're going to want you, Spirit just said. They're not shy. They just said, you're an Empress. They are an Empress. So you guys balance each other. You're a beautiful match, okay? You're both strong. You're both powerful in your own way, and you will balance each other. And it's this feeling of we just found each other. It's like a natural fit, right? So King and Queen, Emperor, Empress, it's just this, we're a natural fit for each other. So that is gorgeous. And I have a Three of Cups. I have a celebration, a good news coming. So I do feel like it's soon, but let's ask Spirit for a timeline. Let's see what they say about a timeline. Only because the way I said soon, I hope they say soon. In 11 to 12 months. Now you can meet this person at any point, but let's just say this is a year. All right, 12 months. your whole life could change in a year. You could meet somebody, fall in love, get engaged, get married, have a baby in a year, for God's sakes. So a difference of a year can change your lifetime, right? So maybe Spirit's just saying, give us a year. Let us help you. Let us work with you. I have May. May may be a good month. I have July, summertime. Something going on with the summertime around this reading. And I have time to reflect. That feeling I had a moment ago of this is a time for you to really get to know yourself and really know exactly what you're looking for in a relationship. That you've been through other relationships, you've had other experiences. It's not what you wanted, it didn't work for whatever reason. And now you are able to share with Spirit what it is that you actually, want to manifest and bring into your life. Let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying tonight. I've got this handful of, these are little clarifiers. I'm just going to do a little couple of these. We'll read them intuitively, see what jumps out at me, and see what comes in. All right. So I have, looks like champagne. It looks like a celebration. These are definitely champagne. I mean, it could be a martini glass, but the little bubbles feel like champagne. So I feel like I have a celebration because I did have that 3 of Cups. So maybe we're out celebrating. I don't know, maybe we go to an event together and there's champagne, like a wedding or something like that. The number 4, so that could be April. I'm going to flip this one over. I have an octopus. Okay. It did come into me more so like there's so many different things about this person I like. Like if I just, lots of hands, lots of arms and legs, right? So, but it was more like there's just, if you said, why are you falling in love with this person? I don't know if you could say any one reason. I think you'd be able to literally name, like, how many legs are an octopus? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's usually 8 legs on an octopus, but whatever it is, it's like I'm going to name all these different reasons that I'm in love with this person. That's nice. I have a light bulb moment, an epiphany moment. The light bulb goes off, just also electricity, right? Like just an electric spark. It could be an electric spark. And I have this black cat. Now this is coming into me as not that they might have a cat, but a teasing feeling, like almost like a teasing feeling where you'd say to somebody like, oh, you're a scaredy cat, like you're afraid of this, you're afraid of that. And you're like, leave me alone. So I feel like it's like a little teasing thing. So maybe this person is pokes fun or has a quick wit or likes to tease you because they get you riled up and it's just something that they do with you. Now this is that looks like a movie, like, Take Two, right? That looks like a movie. Maybe they're a movie buff. Maybe they love to go see movies. Maybe you guys love to, you're into movies, something along those lines. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to ask yourself a question. I want you to ask yourself a yes or no question. Could be connected to anything I've said up until now, or maybe I haven't clarified something for you and you're kind of wondering if I'm going to get to it. So yes or no, or some kind of question. I got 3 cards. These cards have a tendency to answer those questions. They're great. I always feel like they're so accurate, but let's see. Ask yourself the question. Let's see if your cards are accurate. I have a year from now. Okay, maybe you are looking for a more specific timeline. Okay. I have ask your angels. There's somebody in the spirit world that's trying to help you. Absolutely. Somebody that you've lost even recently is how I feel, and they're trying to help you. And I have success. Maybe you're thinking about somebody in particular. There's one person that you're like, am I going to be with this person? Am I going to end up with this person? And spirits, look at you, like jumping. It's like an angel jumping for joy. Yes, some kind of success. Let's see what their feelings are. We're going to get some love messages. Spirit, what is this person thinking about right now? What do they want for me? I have a proposal, could be a commitment. Maybe you're thinking how long. I've got a year timeline. I have sweet honey. I have ecstasy. Okay, so we're physically attracted to each other. That's important. I have lots of kisses, or I love their lips. I like that one too. And let's get a couple of love messages. Spirit, please share with me, what is my person going to be feeling for me? Any thoughts that they have of me? I want you to try and understand me, please. Okay, so maybe we communicate, I want you to understand me because I want this to be successful, right? So maybe they go out of their way so that we talk things through, or we communicate our feelings better, that they had said right from the beginning they were emotionally available, right? So I really want you to understand where I'm coming from, right? What my past was, why I say the things that I do, things that trigger me, things that hurt me, why they do. So that would be beautiful if somebody shared those things. You've come a long way. Why give up now? Spirit's saying you're not going to give up on anybody. They're not going to give up on you. That's beautiful too. I want to give you the world. I want to give you the world. I get jealous when you get a lot of attention. So they've got their eye on you. They want to be with you. They have a tendency to be jealous. Maybe they're not proud that they get jealous. Maybe they'll say, nobody's ever made me jealous before, but when they're in love, it's hard. My mind is telling me no, but my heart is telling me yes. Now, I don't think it's no to you, but it's probably one of those energies that is everything's going so fast that I'm trying to slow it down, but my heart is saying, I just want to kiss your lips. I just want to sleep with you, like I just want to see you again. Is tonight too soon? So I just feel like you're trying to get your head around it's happening so fast. And sometimes when it happens fast, you do want to try to slow it down, not because you don't want to be with that person, but you just want to make sure it's real. I can't picture my life without you. I love that. Right? It's like now that you're here, I can't imagine you not being in my life. Thank you for being there for me. That Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups charges towards you and hands you that beautiful cup of emotion. Like, I want to hand you my heart. I want to hand you how I feel for you. So this sense of I want to be there for you, that's a gift. Somebody who wants to thank you for being there for me. So you're going to be there for them. They're going to be there for you. That's beautiful. And I never felt so attached to someone like I do with you. So I think right out of the gate, they're going to feel attached to you. I think you guys are going to just could be a twin flame connection because it's a pretty intense feeling to me today. I'm seeing you in a whole new light. They're seeing you in different ways, different parts of you, different experiences. You guys start going through different stuff, and they see you at your worst, they see you at your best, and they still love you. That's nice. You're the best person in my life. You're the best person. You're my favorite person. Okay. I don't want to be with anybody else. And that when all those things start to happen, that's when you really have met your match. You've really met your soulmate. And I do feel like this is a soulmate connection, a soul connection, whether it's twin flame or soulmates. But it is the best thing. Whether you say you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. You know, it could be as simple as that. So we are going to ask Spirit to bring this to you. We're going to put this out into the universe now. Please help me thank Spirit. I want to thank Spirit for this reading tonight. If you are new to my channel and you enjoyed this reading, you valued this reading, please hit that like button for me. That helps my channel. And consider hitting that subscribe button. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.